Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy III for the Nintendo Famicom system. It's time for us to take on the Cloud of Darkness, the final enemy in the game, who wants to return the world to the void, the state basically that was when before both the light and the dark world were created. So both our heroes here and the Dark Warriors who saved the world from the void 1,000 years ago when the ancients were abusing the power of light. We all have an interest in stopping the Cloud of Darkness because it's threatening all of our worlds, so both worlds. So, we are the Cloud of Darkness, not just stand before the flood of darkness. We'll erase the dark world and the light world, and all that will be left is the void. We won't let you. This is the dark world. You can't defeat us with just light. The Light Warriors aren't alone. We can restrain your darkness. What? Fine, you shall be erased as well. We won't let the void return. Fools! And now each of the Dark Warriors will attack the Cloud of Darkness, which kind of makes it vulnerable to us. The Dark Crystals may have lost their power, but no matter. We'll devour your light and use it to bring back the void. Ha ha ha. So now we finally get to fight the Cloud of Darkness in a battle that we can actually win. We can actually deal damage to it this time, so thanks to the Dark Warriors' sacrifice. If we didn't free the Dark Warriors and we tried to just attack the Cloud of Darkness when we first entered the Dark World, we'd basically end up in another one of those helpless battles where we couldn't damage the Cloud of Darkness. So we already know what the Cloud of Darkness does, just like in that unwinnable battle that we got into the first time we saw the Cloud of Darkness. It is just going to spam that particle beam, which does a lot of damage. Which takes off like half your health, which means that unfortunately, even spamming Kiraja from both of our sages will not be enough to keep up with the healing. So we're kind of going to stagger the way we heal. We're going to have our sages basically try to heal the two people who have the least amount of hit points, and then alternate their healing. And then the next round, hopefully they outspeed the Cloud of Darkness and can heal the other two people who have the least amount of hit points. We can usually survive two of the attacks of the Cloud of Darkness, the particle beams. So as long as like the cloud doesn't like outspeed you, which is sometimes random, of course, and it doesn't get like 2 turns in a row to your 1 curing spells, you should be okay using this strategy. This is where all the levels I got in my test run really helped out, because my characters were kind of guaranteed to be able to survive 3 particle beams. So it didn't matter like if the Cloud of Darkness like outsped us in the next round, because everyone could survive a third. Tupelo could survive a third attack, and so could Baby Moo, and they can heal and get back to full hit points. And then next round, Fang and Tangeweenie would be healed, and then back and forth. And the next round after that, we'll go back to Tupelo and Baby Moo being healed. But we don't have that luxury here because I don't have those extra levels. I also don't have as many shurikens as in the test run because I didn't level grind and money grind as much. But it's still possible to take the Cloud of Darkness here. It's a little more luck based. If you really want to cut down the amount of luck needed, one thing you could do is, if you're worried about, you can have your ninjas also contribute to the healing by throwing elixirs. So I wanted to challenge myself though and see if I could, potentially beat the game without using any elixirs. So as you can see, we've run out of shurikens, but we've done a good bit of damage to the Cloud. I think we took off about 70% of its hit points. So unfortunately, we won't have the time or the resources available to haste up Fang and Tupelo to get them a little bit more damage with their melee weapons, but That's why we kept them in the front row. Rows don't really matter for the Cloud of Darkness fight because particle beam's magical, so it doesn't matter. So we just kept the ninjas in the front row because I knew that they'd eventually have to be switching back to their melee weapons, and we want them to have the highest accuracy they can from the front row. So, but there we go. We've defeated the Cloud of Darkness, just barely at the end there, so screen kind of glitches out there, I guess, from the translation. When they translated stuff, obviously they had to change some of the graphics and stuff to fit the translation in, so it kind of messes up here, but we get the nice dissolve function where the cloud dissolves, and we've saved both the light world and the dark world. Nice. We get our little, there's going to be a popular, the star background. First there was void, then light and dark, and everything began. All will end with void. You'll get the star type background in Final Fantasy 4, 5, and then 6 as well, so. Life divided light and dark, and shone on the world. This is hope. If light or dark overflows, 4 forces of hope will appear to stop it. We saw that with the Dark Warrior, where we learned about that with the Dark Warriors, and now we saw it with the Light Warriors here. So, when hope seems lost, you must find the strength to go on. Faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. You must find the last speck of light and shine hope upon all. Too bad the thing doesn't move as fast as the intro cutscene there. That text goes really, really fast. Just have to read it all. Looks like we're going into hyperspace here, or stars are coming at us much quicker. And it's time for us to finally leave the dark world and return to the light world where our friends are all waiting for us. Everyone, Fang, Tupelo, Tangeweenie, Baby Moo, you did it! You won! You guys are the real deal. You're amazing! Let's go home, everyone. And we are going to get the flying home, I guess, montage. Final Fantasy 4 does a, like, home montage where you see everyone in their homes afterwards, and then you also have the flying montage in 5 and 6, so they kind of borrow from this ending. Thanks, old man. No problem. Back to more. Yeah, see a lot of, especially in the next game, a lot of the sprites kind of re-borrowed. So, Final Fantasy 4 is the first 16-bit game, but it still sees the style, the 8-bit kind of style, the smaller graphics, the characters. Thanks, you saved the world. Haha, ask us anytime you need help. No problem. Come visit anytime. We'll train together. Farewell. So, leave those friends. And Sparkus in the background growling at Princess Guinevere, even though they're normally friends. Saronia, we're back. That's where Prince Alice, well now he's King Alice, is the ruler. Thanks, Prince Alice, or King Alice. Yes, kind of just what I just said there. Your hearts of light is what saved this world. We should be the ones thanking you. Thank you, Light Warriors. I'll strive to be as strong as you. Lead your kingdom to glory. And hey, we get the Nautilus back. I guess we gave them the Invincible. The Invincible is a cool ship, but Nautilus has the speed. And we're back to the floating continent. 3 people to drop off here. And the interior of the Nautilus, much smaller. We're almost at Canaan. Already? Mrs. Sid's been waiting for me. And I'm off here too. Why Canaan, Desh? I have some unfinished business. Yeah, remember that's where his girlfriend was living. To see Selena. To confess your love? Oh, stop it. Whistle. I can't whistle all that well. I'm gonna drop these guys off. Man, it's been a while since we were on the floating continent. Well, we did a lot on the floating continent. We did come back to get Leviathan and Bahamut, but not a lot of time spent on those two little side quests. Mrs. Sid, stop her in public. And he's like hugging her. Here comes Selena. Dash, don't ever leave again. Still mad that they don't give Mrs. Sid a name. I don't know if they do it. They probably would do it in the remake. I don't know. Mrs. Sid, we can't be outdone by those kids. What are you doing? Stop hugging me. Whatever. Public display of affection. Everyone. Oh, got carried away. There. Someone jealous? Let's go adventuring again. You're not going anywhere. You're not getting out of this, Dash. Oh, shush. Come by any time. Mrs. Sid will cook. Thanks, Sid. Dash, see you later. Dash is a hero in his own right, too. He saved the floating continent from falling into the sea. Now it's just us and the princess. Princess Sarah, let's head back to Castle Sassoon. But I want to have more fun. Let's not leave yet. Yeah, she's cooped up in the castle all day. But, Princess Sarah, you're so dense. I want to spend more time with you. Oh, thanks. Stop being awkward. Let's go back to Princess Sarah, throwback to Sarah, the princess we rescued from Garland back in Final Fantasy 1. Here's our hometown of Haven't been back to it in a long time. It's we're home! Yay! We get to see the princess's jealous streak here. Welcome home, Fang, Tupelo, Tangeweenie, Baby Moo. Welcome back. Nina's our adoptive mother. Father Topapa, Mother Nina. We did it! You all done so well. I'm so proud. Welcome back. You saved the world. Light Warriors. I'll kiss you. Mwah. Sarah's mad because somebody planned a smooch on Fang. The world was saved from darkness thanks to your hearts of light. Thanks, Light Warriors. Uh-oh. Another earthquake? Oh, the light. The crystals. It's beautiful. The darkness is gone, and a new dawn has come to the world. Yeah, nice little zoom out there. See where the mountain cave, the cave is. The Tozas below, Chocobo Forest. Nice little thing. And I guess the crystals are being restored, similar to how they were in like Final Fantasy 5. They kind of gave us all their power, and they were like, "What's all we're gonna do without the crystals?" But then, like the crystals kind of, I guess we gave back their power and they reformed. So I guess the wind crystal here is being reformed and going back into that cave above there. So the crystals will be back, I guess, in case. You know, light or dark decides to flood the world again. We're gonna have to, of course, let everyone know, about the dangers of abusing either of the powers. So, like the ancients abused the power of light, and Zandy abused the power of darkness. Now we get a little cutscene where we get to see our characters and their final classes, their levels. We also get to see like all the different character classes. They give a nice little show of them. We used all of the classes there too, so that was good. One of the reasons I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to show off all the classes because 100% the game, and obviously some classes are better than others, the ultimate classes being, obviously the best. But, at enough levels, apparently people have done challenge runs, so they pretty much beat the game with all the classes. So, obviously some are going to be harder than others, but, it's possible, I guess, when you get enough levels. So, there's our first helper, Princess Sarah, helped us seal the evil Jinn. Sid, who built the airship. The ghost for a little bit there. Dash, the son of one of the ancients who was put in cryo sleep and forgot his memories but saved the world. Arya, the one priestess, the water priestess who helped bring the rest of the world out of the flood. 4 old men. I wonder if they get names in the update. Alice the Prince. Doka, the wizard who was given power of magic from Noah. And his friend Une, another apprentice who was given the power of dreams. But no Zandy, because he was the bad guy, although he was the 3rd apprentice. So here's the cast of all the people who made the game. See the fighter class, wind, black mage. Here's all the different character classes. So a lot of these character classes will make a comeback in Final Fantasy V, which I'll be running later on in the year. It's a yearly tradition. I do the Final Fantasy V 4-job fiesta. This year I'll have the Knight class, the Bards, the Red Mage, and the Samurai. So Knight Wind Crystal, Red Mage Water Crystal, Bard is the Fire Crystal, and Samurai the Earth Crystal. So Samurai being a new job, not in this one. I guess the closer you would get to it may be the Mystic Knight, because the Samurais kind of use katanas. Jobs are a little bit more balanced in Final Fantasy V, which is why you have that 4-job fiesta challenge. It doesn't matter what job you use, you can end up beating the game. So, but yeah, you can see even though this game didn't really get a lot of attention over in America because it came out so late. I think the first iteration of it was released when they did the re-remake in 2006 for the Nintendo DS. It was just one of those forgotten Final Fantasies, but replaying it now, you can see just how much influence it had on future things between the job system for Final Fantasy V and some like Final Fantasy Tactics. You see some of the sprites here, like you have Dark Knight class, Paladin classes, Summoners. It's coming out in Final Fantasy IV. So yeah, a lot changed, and a lot that we'll see in the future franchises found their roots here in this one. So even though it's kind of a forgotten one, it did have a lot of influence on the franchise. So, and we'll see some of that more influence, like I said, in Final Fantasy V later on this summer. Will be a while though until we get to 4 and 6, because I'm going into the Dragon Quest series next. That'll be my next series of games to play. So maybe take a day or so off to do some more grinding in Dragon Quest 1. That's a really grindy game. We will have one more episode though of this though. As always, I will do a bonus episode, and that'll be tomorrow. So take care, have a good one. Thanks for following along. Bye.